Anthropic and OpenAI and all of these frontier models raises hundreds of billions of dollars to be the #1 AI model producing all of these outputs and tokens for users, businesses, industries across the board. They're spearheading this, taking in billions of dollars to do so. There comes Kimi K3, which launched last night, July 16th, to spawn up to the quality of these frontier models at fraction of the price without the hundreds of billions of dollars raised. This is a massive blow to the frontier models, but more on the market another day. What I care about is producing high quality projects efficiently. And if this model meets all the benchmarks and is as good as people are saying it is, being able to produce high quality SaaS applications, hardware projects, utilizing AI within your workflows will be significantly cheaper with the same quality. So in this video, we're going to test it out in Ozawa. If you haven't liked or subscribed yet, that genuinely helps out this channel to where I can do more of these live builds and testing out these models so you can see the quality of these models and what they can actually build in real time. It will mean a lot. Now getting to the video. So Kimi K3 versus Claude Fable 5. Fable 5 at the time of this video is a leading model and it is spectacular. Right off the bat, content's length, 1.05 million tokens. Claude, 1 million tokens, beats that out. Pricing, which what we're here for, input tokens, $3 per input token. And for Claude Fable 5, $10. Fraction of the price. Output tokens, $15. Output, $50 for Fable 5. So at a fraction of the price. Now performance, latency, yes, it's slower. That's just the case, and significantly slower. Also on the throughput as well. So let's push it to the test. Mind you, for Anthropic to raise billions of dollars and for China to come right behind it and produce a similar model at fraction of the price and produces it for the end user at a fraction of the price, and it's open source, this is potentially another DeepSeek moment where there's a massive sell-off in the market for AI. But let's push this to the limit now. Currently in Ozawa, spawn an agent.
Priya is on it.
So now this is a Kimi K3 agent. We're gonna test out a random prompt. It's gonna build out a front end homepage, a login, and we're gonna do a dashboard page with the dummy data that has to render when we choose or select a certain button. And it's gonna be a one prompt shot. This is Kimi K3. Claude Fable will be able to do this very easily. So let's write the prompt. I need a home page. I like a dark aesthetic, white as well for the font and text. I like a dark theme. It could be a traditional, very elegant looking homepage. I want you to come up with a brand identity, a type of brand in general, in a specific market or vertical. Don't tell me, just make it. Also, it has to look very good. It has to be aesthetically pleasing. There has to be some motion, buttons, a traditional production ready homepage. Now to test the limits, I also want a login page. Now with this login page, it needs to route from the home page, so it needs proper routing. And just what I want on that page is a first and last name capture, an email capture, and a drop down for where did you come from? TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, you know, just to capture where they came from. And then one other page that we need to route from the home page, and you need to put all these buttons in an elegant manner, in a nice position. This needs to be a beautiful page. The last page that I need, let's put it a dashboard, just a homepage dashboard filled with the dummy data. And when I choose certain buttons on that dashboard page, it needs to render different type of data. And I want a random, very beautiful, small, somewhere on the homepage near the end, a piece of strawberry cake as an image, and have that be intertwined with the brand in general somehow. Remember, you choose the brand, you choose the type of business and the brand story. Sell me. We have our prompt. We're going to initiate this and get Kimi working. This is a one-shot prompt. We'll see how powerful Kimi is with this type of front-end UI and UX. See if it can really sell me here.
Priya is on it.
So this is a Kimi agent inside of Ozawa, an orchestration platform where you can deploy agents seamlessly and they all work together. Currently, we're only working with Kimi K3. We're going to see how it builds out this homepage and the two routes, the login route, the dashboard, with the dummy data, and then also a random cake and how the cake is intertwined with the branding, telling it to pick an industry, telling it to pick, a brand, a story, and to sell me on it. And we're gonna see how good it does. So I had to update the prompt. So Kimi is much slower. I stopped the original prompt, updated it to give more direct rules. So this is not a 20-minute video. It was working, it was just taking some time, incredibly more cost efficient. So I could do this like 5 times. Let's send this prompt.
Priya is on it.
Total output under 800 lines, just so we can get this quicker. And I also threw in that left field, have an image of a cake. I want that. I'm thinking about cake, so I want a cake on the homepage. It matches the company. Okay, maybe it's just gonna take longer. Let's wait. So I'm noticing right off the bat that Kimi K3 is taking significantly longer. So showing the timing results here, as you can see, this is something that you have to consider. Frontier models, Fable would have been done already, no questions asked. But currently, this has been working for some time, but significantly more cost efficient. So, some people may not care about how long it takes.
Tara is on it.
So here's Kimi K3 just finishing up, wrote the code. I had to change it a few times, I will say so. Just to be quite honest, I had to reduce the prompt to just this. It took a very long time for the other prompts. So in the follow-up videos, I'll let the other prompt that I had just go so we can see what the output was going to be. But with this simple prompt up here, it finished it. Let's see how it looks. So this is how many tokens, 2.2K sent, 5.7K received, fraction of the cost. Let's see the app, run the app. So this is the app right here that came out, random brand. I had to reduce the prompt significantly, but aesthetic wise, this is not bad at all. Born in quiet lion kitchen after the restaurants close, sable folds classic French technique into modern form. Small batch layers, torch citrus, and a crumb so tender it barely holds. Every slice is a cut to order, finished by hand and gone by morning. Hey, that's not bad copy right there. It looks nice, it looks good. Added the motion there. This is the first test of Kimi K3. It took significantly longer, although, Fable 5 would be able to do that within minutes and the original prompt within minutes. So I'm gonna try that again in video 2. More tests on Kimi K3 and give it its full time. I mean, in the benchmark, it does show that it's significantly slower, and I'm not trying to make this a hour-long video, just waiting for things to produce. In video 2, I'm gonna let it load completely and cut it a different way so we can actually see the full end-to-end, so we can actually see the full extent of the dashboard, the login, things of that nature. Kimi K3 so far, I like the brand, I like the aesthetic, I like the motions. Would be able to easily optimize this, seeing what Kimi K3 comes up with. Every other week, there's a new model that comes out. Kimi K3 changed the math again today. This is significantly more cost effective. So I'll be building all these projects in Ozawa. This is the workspace, Ozawa workspace, where it's an orchestration platform. You can spawn all of the latest and greatest models and actually have projects built and deployed all from one workspace. If you want to learn more about that, just review the description or reach out. Every model under one workspace, directed by voice, and talks back to you. I'll be doing reviews like this every single week on top of how to build, how to prompt, what models to use, all of the projects that I have deployed as well, and showing how I'm building it. So if you want to follow the journey and learn about the latest and greatest in coding and writing, in deploying infrastructure and full systems, open source models, closed source models, frontier models, the full enchilada. Like, subscribe, stay along with the journey. I'll see you in the next video.